It's me, Mario!
And it's me, Matthew! Greetings, people of the world! Matthew back with you here in Overall Autism for the start of the third of 6 games to be featured here in the Elite 6 series. We've already had the opportunity to enjoy both Metroid and Sonic the Hedgehog, which were celebrating their 30th and 25th anniversaries of their release respectively. This time around, we're going to be featuring a game that is celebrating the 20th anniversary of its release, Super Mario 64. And so yeah, you'll get to see Mario taking on Bowser, just like you've always known him from back in the Nintendo 64 days. By grabbing him around his tail, and then just going around and around and around and around until there's no tomorrow. Well, that was a bad throw, but hopefully we can show Mario the correct way to throw.
Press start to play.
And of course, I'm sure that if you're familiar with this game, you know for a fact that you can grab Mario's particular appendages and move them around as freely as you want. You can move around his nose. You can, well, I have to wait till he's done spinning around. You grab his head and squish it on him. You can grab his ears, grab his nose, or even his mustache too. Yeah, I want to grab his mouth. Yeah, shut up! But yeah, I've had the opportunity to practice a little bit before we got started with this particular Let's Play because, yeah, it has been a very long time since I played this game, and I really wanted to try and get back into it, familiarize with myself with some of the stars that I do remember from back in the day. I've had the opportunity to collect stars from most of the stars from the first 4 worlds, and also some of the secret stars that I knew about. So yeah, what do you say we stop wasting time and get started?
Okie dokie.
And it begins with this famous intro.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
And of course it was in this game where the princess was started to become more commonly known as Peach rather than as Princess Toadstool. I think this was the first game in where that happened, where she started to become more known as Princess Peach as opposed to Princess Toadstool. But hey, I'm not a video game historian, so I can't necessarily verify that. But I can verify that this particular intro is perhaps one of my all-time favorites. Hey there, Mario. How are ya? Ciao! You've reached the Princess Toadstool's castle via a warp pipe. Using the controller as a piece of cake. Press A to jump and a B to attack. Use B to read signs too. Use the control stick in the center of the controller to move Mario around. Now head for the castle. You got it there, mysterious person from who knows where. Let's go to the castle. But before we do... Ah, it's a Lakitu! Don't throw spinies at me, please! Good afternoon. The Lakitu brothers here, reporting live from just outside the princess's castle. Mario has just arrived on the scene and will be filming the action live as he enters the castle and pursues the missing Power Stars. As seasoned cameramen will be shooting from the recommended angle, but you can change the camera angle by pressing the C buttons. Or in this case, since I'm using the Wii Classic controller, the right joystick, which even that can be quite a pain, because anyone who's played this game knows that you can try and change the camera angle around, but you may get a lot of resistance trying to do so. If we can't adjust the view any further, we'll buzz. Take a look at the surroundings, stop and press C up. Press A to resume play. Switch camera modes with the R button. Signs along the way will review these instructions. For now, reporting live, this has been the Lakitu brothers. Where's your brother? Oh, he's behind you. Okay. I was like, where's your brother? And I realized, wait a minute. So as we go inside... Welcome. It's no one's home. Now scram and don't come back. Yeah. That sounds like someone we should not be having to deal with, but unfortunately we're going to have to. So, we are inside the main entrance to the castle here in the Mushroom Kingdom. And for some reason, they have these coins here that I don't understand why they're here. Why do they put them here? Like, you don't get them as part of any bonus for the game. They're just there for no reason whatsoever. But in any event, we have to go and start helping out the princess and all of her toad colleagues. To do this, we need to go into the various rooms to get, among many, the 120 power stars that are available in this game. I will be trying to, in the initial setup, to get to the minimum required to beat the game, which is 70 stars, and then beat the game, and then get to 120 and show you what happens when you beat the game at that point. So, there's only one room we can go into right now. The reason why that is because there are some doors that have numbers on them, and these particular rooms cannot be entered until you get a certain number of stars. For example, this particular room, you have to get at least 1 power star before you can enter it, and in a couple of other instances, you need to get at least 3 power stars in order to enter rooms like this. So, since there is only one room available for us to enter at this point in time, it's on the far left, and it has no restrictions, so let's go inside. And the way that you play this game and enter the various worlds, to which there are 15, is to jump in these paintings. Yeah, quite weird, but that's how you get in. And each painting represents a different course. And so, we are taking on the initial course, Bob-omb Battlefield, and taking on its first of 6 stars, and each course will have 6 stars that you can obtain. Big Bob-omb on the summit.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed. Wow, you're smack in the middle of the battlefield. You'll find the power stars that Bowser stole inside the painting worlds. First, talk to the Bob-omb buddy. Press B to talk. He'll certainly help you out and so will his comrades in other areas. To read signs, stop, face them, and press B. Press A or B to scroll ahead. You can talk to some other characters by facing them and pressing B. So yeah, we can talk to these pink bombs here. They don't explode like the black ones do. Watch out! If you're around here, you're liable to be plastered by a water bomb. Those enemy bombs love to fight. They're always finding ways to attack. This meadow has become a battlefield ever since the big bomb got his paws on the power star. Can you recover the star for us? Cross the bridge and go left up the path to find the big bomb. Please come back to see me after you've retrieved the power star. And yeah, perhaps the funniest thing I like about these pink bombs is the way that they sound when you talk to them. Let's talk to them again. I love that sound effect that you make when you're talking to the bombs. For some reason, I don't know why, I just picture it like, what would R2-D2 from Star Wars sound like if he were drunk? Because that's really what it sounds to me when you're talking to a bomb in this game. I just find it so hilarious. Let's talk to you. Hey! Drunk R2-D2. Hey you, it's dangerous ahead, so listen up. Take my advice. Cross the 2 bridges ahead, then watch for falling water bombs. The big bomb at the top of the mountain is very powerful. Don't let him grab you. We're bomb buddies and we're on your side. You can talk to us whenever you'd like to. So yeah, what do you say we stop talking, stop flopping gums, and start moving? We got a bomb to defeat, and a whole bunch of other enemies as well. Like scary, intimidating chain chops that can launch at you when you get too close and sound like dogs barking. Yeah, here are the evil bombs. Yeah, they don't sound like drunk R2-D2, they sound like actual bombs. Drunk R2-D2. I'm gonna need to make good jokes here because it has been such a long time since I played this game. And I have 100%ed it in the past, but since it's been so long, it might take a while for me to accomplish it. Now, I could go in here where that cannonball just came out and use a shortcut, but I'd rather just continue up along to the top to just show you what that's all about. Jump over here. Yeah, you see these little squares with the pink bombs on it? These are places where cannons will become available, but only after you've defeated the big bomb and gotten the first star. And this spinning heart here, if you run right through it, if you're low on health, when going through this spinning heart, will heal your health. And the faster it's spinning, the faster you regenerate HP. So we see some feet there on the top of this mountain. And that means that we are close to finding the big Bob-omb that the pink Bob-ombs were talking about. Here he is. Yeah. Whoop, 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 wah, wah, wah. I'm the big Bob-omb, Lord of all blasting matter, King of kabooms the world over. How dare you scale my mountain? By what right do you set foot on my imperial mountain top? You may have eluded my guards, but you'll never escape my grasp. Well, they weren't that hard. Most of them even explode. And you'll never take away my power star. I hereby challenge you, Mario. If you want the star I hold, you must prove yourself in battle. Can you pick me up from the back and hurl me to this royal turf? I think that you cannot. And so, it begins! Now we gotta let the big King Bob-omb come to us. We need to leave ourselves enough room to get around him so we can actually pick the guy up. So we gotta run around him, and then press B to get him. You gotta get it just the right way, because the hitbox can be a bit tricky, and then you just throw him. And so now we just have to do it twice more. He will become harder to get around, but it's not all that bad. And that's 2. Alright, come on over, Bob-omb. Yeah, how badly do you want to beat me? How bad do you want it? I mean, you certainly look like you're walking with a little more enthusiasm, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, get around you. And that will be game, set, and match. What? Can it be that a pipsqueak like you has defused the Bob-omb King? You might be fast enough to ground me, but you'll have to pick up the pace if you want to take King Bowser by the tail. Methinks my troops could learn a lesson from you. Here's your stars, I promise, Mario. If you want to see me again, select this star from the menu. For now, farewell. Well, we'll never be seeing you again in this Let's Play, so we don't have to worry about that. And so now we get the opportunity to enjoy something else that I think is really hilarious. Remember I mentioned Drunk R2-D2? Well, I also think that, in having the opportunity to know that the Super Bowl is just a few weeks away, obviously one of the most prominent companies that does commercials is Anheuser-Busch, and of course they do their Budweiser and Bud Light commercials. And I think that Bud Light in particular missed the golden opportunity to use Mario in their commercials because of what happens when he says when he grabs any of the power stars. Let me give it to you and what I'm talking about.
Here we go!
Yeah, here we go, because that's the slogan that Bud Light is currently using right now for its beer. Or at least I think they are, because I haven't seen a Bud Light ad in over a year, so I don't know if they're still using "Here we go" as their ad, or as their slogan. But maybe I'll find out this year during the Super Bowl. You've recovered one of the stolen power stars. Now you can open some of the sealed doors in the castle. Try the princess's room on the 2nd floor, and the room with a painting of Whomp's fortress on floor 1. Bowser's troops are still gaining power, so you can't give up. Save us, Mario! Keep searching for stars! Yeah, I don't know who this third-person individual is, but hey, whatever. We're gonna jump back into the portrait because there are more stars that we can get. We can't get all of them yet at this time, but we can get 5 of the 6 stars that are available in quests. Like this second one, Foot Race with Koopa the Quick.
Let's go!
So now that they said we'll drop the first star for you, or we'll talk to them after we get the first star. Let's do that. Thank you, Mario! The Big Bob-omb is nothing but a big dud now, but the battle for the castle has just begun! Other enemies are holding the other power stars. If you recover more stars, you can open new doors, and that leads to new worlds! My Bob-omb buddies are waiting for you. Be sure to talk to them. They'll set up cannons for you. Yeah, we want to speak to this one in particular. Oops. Come on, talk to the guy. We're peace-loving bombs, so we don't use cannons. But if you'd like to blast off, we don't mind. Help yourself. We'll prepare all the cannons in this course for you to use. Bon voyage! And hey, they even know French, too. But how would you speak in French if you sound like a drunk R2-D2? Ready for blast off? Come on, hop into the cannon. You can reach the star on the floating island by using the 4 cannons. Use the control stick to aim, then press A to fire. If you're handy, you can grab onto trees or poles to land. Well, we'll save that for the next star. For now, let's focus on what we're here for. Koopa the Quick. Hey Mario, is it true that you beat the Big Bomb? Cool! You must be strong, and pretty fast. So how fast are you anyway? Fast enough to beat me, Koopa the Quick? I don't think so. Just try me. How about a race to the mountaintop where the Big Bomb was? What do you say? When I say go, let the race begin. Ready? Go! But only after... Pow! Gunshot! And we're off and running. Yeah, Koopa the Quick? I don't think so. Well, he's certainly quicker the next time we see him because you have to race him twice in this game. But that won't come until much later. So let's make a break for it. Avoid the crazy evil bombs that actually do sound like bombs. Avoid the swinging cannonballs. I'm surprised they don't all just pull up in there. Now you can take the shortcut if you wanted to, but you need to have a significant lead over Koopa the Quick in order to make use of it. And besides, I'd rather just do this the legit way instead. Because I know I'm capable of doing it. Of course, if I fell in the cannon, then I just screw myself over. Yeah, you gotta get around all these giant cannonballs if you wanna make it to the end and say, hey Koopa the Quick, you're not so quick after all. Yeah, I claim victory! It is mine! So now, where are you, slowpoke? Yeah, where are ya? I'm waiting for your slowpoke ass to show up. If the clock kept ticking, I'd probably see just how long it took him. Whoa, you really are fast! A human blur! Here you go, you won it fair and square. You got that right. Yeah, pull it out of your gut. Yeah, let's enjoy some Bud Light for a victory.
Here we go!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So there we go, foot race with Koopa the Quick cleared. Let me see if we take on another one. I'm gonna try and do 5 stars an episode if I can. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've played this game, so I might not be able to necessarily get 5 an episode, but we'll see how it goes. So, let's take on the 3rd star, shoot to the island in the sky.
Let's go!
And this one's pretty easy. So we're just gonna make our way over to where one of the cans is. We're gonna go to the one that's closest. And hopefully not get hit by the water bombs that the bombs are talking about. So yeah, the island in the sky they're talking about was right here in the corner, and so we're just gonna try and aim to it. The easiest way to aim to this island is to just go aim as high up as you can, and then just fire. Shoot yourself straight up into the sky, and you'll move just enough so that you don't overshoot the island. And then, stars right over here. And in less than a minute, this is done.
Here we go!
There we go. Yeah, that wasn't all that bad at all. Now you've recovered 3 power stars. Now you can open any door with 3 on its star. You can come and go from the open courses as you please. The enemies ahead are even meaner, so be careful. You got it. Let's go on to our next coin. Or rather, to our next star because it has to deal with coins. Find the 8 red coins. And on each of the 15 courses, there will be a star that is centered around 8 red coins. And you have to get them all in order to get the star. So since this is the first course, these ones are relatively easy to find. Most of them are hidden in plain sight. some of them are a little trickier to get, but I don't mind going after them. I mean, I pretty much need to if I want to ensure that I get the star right. This one's a little trickier because of the fact that you're trying to weave around Chain Chomp and hope that he doesn't hit you in the face. Alright, moving on. Yeah, first instance of Chain Chomps sounding like dogs. Sound like dogs. Oh, look out, look out. Oh, get away from me. Get away from me. There we go. And now there should be two over here somewhere. Yes, there they are. And I know where the last one is too. So this will be pretty straightforward. Ah, yeah, you got me. Alright, I concede you got me and so did you. Now if I keep talking too much, I won't be able to hear and anticipate when those water bombs are going to drop on my head. Thankfully, coins in this game do replenish your health whenever you touch one. Red coins will give you 2 units of health back. Yellow coins will replenish 1 unit of health back. And blue coins will replenish 5 units back. So now we want to go back the way we came, back over the bridge. Which means we went past the crazy Chain Chomp. We'll be back with him in a moment. Yep, there we go. And drop inside. And aim ourselves just like we did before. So, shot into the sky. And land on the island where red coin number 8 is. And bang, just like that. There it appears. Now we gotta make our way down to it. So let's slide back down the tree so we don't fall off unintentionally. And make our way over to where this particular point is, or where the star is. Good reference is to use this ring of coins here. Now this particular ring of coins cannot really be utilized until you get one of these special caps in the game. One of them, specifically the red cap, is associated with this ring of coins. But as I said, we can't really make use of it at this time, so we'll just use this cannon and the set of coins as a guide to get ourselves to the next star. More Bud Light!
Here we go!
You know, we are gonna get ourselves drunk like crazy in this game. Yeah, Anheuser-Busch really did miss a golden opportunity not featuring Mario in Super Bowl commercials. So, yeah, we have the one star here called Mario Wings to the Sky, but as I mentioned before, we need a special item in order to get to that. So, we'll take the last coin that we can get that's accessible at this point. There also are stars as well that can be attained by getting 100 coins on a course, but that's not what we're going for here. And most of that stuff I can do pretty much off camera. What we want to do is try and do this last one. That you can see there's a star right over here, but we need to try and set Chain Chomp free in order to get to it. The challenge, though, is landing in such a way that we don't get hit by Chain Chomp. And we gotta do this 3 times and hope that he doesn't kill us. And he doesn't. So we'll let him bounce around. And we're setting this dog free. Yeah, get along, little doggy. And leave me to my Bud Light.
Here we go!
Yeah, we're gonna be making that joke whole Let's Play. Yeah, it's called a gimmick. Well, anyway, I did say we would get 5 stars an episode, and so that is exactly what we've done. We reached our goal for this particular episode. And so, yeah, we're off and running here in this particular Let's Play. Let me turn things around here. Lakitu is so resistant with her camera work. But yeah, that's gonna do it for episode number 1 here in... Wow. They really want to make sure that the camera is directly behind Mario's back. They don't want me to do a fancy shot like in Earth to end an episode like in Earthbound or in Final Fantasy XIV. So, yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. So, yeah, we're gonna bring the episode to a close here, and next time we're gonna change our surroundings a bit since we can't get the last quest star to this point here in Babam Battlefield. So next time, we'll move on and see what other courses we can take on. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the start of Let's Play Super Mario 64. And when I join you again, we will make our way to some new courses and also show off the opportunity to get some more power stars in new bonus areas. So until next time, everyone, as Mario takes a nap, this is Matthew at Navarro Autism saying take care, and I'll see you soon.